Hi guys, and welcome to today's video on dividing fractions. Now, dividing fractions is as simple as multiplying fractions, but there's only one extra step. So, if we have a go at a question, and the question is, so here's a question, find 2 1/3 divided by 3 1/2. Now, looking at this question, you might think that is very complicated. But let's use the skills that we looked at in the previous video. So 2/3 and 3 1/2 can both be written as improper fractions. Yeah? So 2 1/3, let's change that into an improper fraction. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 add 1 is 7. So 7/3. Remember, the denominator stays the same. Divided by 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7/2. Yeah? So now we've written 2 1/3 and 3 1/2 as improper fractions which look easier to work with. Yeah? Now, the first step in dividing fractions is that we need to change this. So this stays the same. So keep this fraction, 7/3. We change the sign and we flip over the second fraction. So it'll become 2/7. Yeah? So we need to keep the first fraction, change the sign to multiplication and flip the fraction. Yeah? So keep, change, flip. Yeah? Now this is extremely easy to work with because now we can do 7 times 2, which is 14, and 3 times 7, which is 21. So the answer is 14/21. Yeah? But what we can do here is, if we look at it, we can simplify this further, because 14 and 21 can both be divided by 7. Yeah? So if we divided both by 7, which is 14/21, so 14 divided by 7 and 21 divided by 7. This would give us 2, this would give us 3. So the answer to this is 2/3 in its simplest form. So let's go back through it. If the question says simplify or find 2 1/3 divided by 3 1/2, the first thing we need to do is change it to look like improper fractions, because they're much easier to work with. And then we change the sign to multiplication, and we flip the fraction. So it would be 7/3 multiplied by 2/7. When we multiply, we do 7 times 2, which is 14, and we do 3 times 7, which is 21. Now this, on its own, could be the answer, if the question doesn't say fully simplify. If it does, we go on to this step here. And what this is we've just simplified it. So 14 and 21 can both go into 7, be divided by 7. And if we do it, we find that we get 2/3. So this, what we have at the beginning, has been broken down into several steps. And so first of all, we make it improper fraction. Keep, change, flip. We keep the first fraction, change the sign, and we flip the second fraction. Then we multiply the fractions, and then we simplify. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching.